So the,
Hey, shut up, Jeremy. Get the hell out of here, man.
Yo, Jack.
I'm helping them.
Whoa.
Okay, Jack, concentrate, ignoring them. So when we have the tabular, where the first thing you need to do, you just need to record the matrix. The matrix is going to be something special. We don't need to fill in all the box. We just fill in with that value. And then the matrix for the Dijkstra is always going to be symmetrical along with the diagonal. So diagonal is just equal out with x, x, x. So when you're recording all the matrix, you can start doing that. So we're always from the very last one. So you're going to highlight. Do you have highlight? Can I have a highlight?
What?
Give me green. So the first thing we're gonna do, go investigate the first column. The Dijkstra will always investigate the column vertically. So if you do that, obviously the smallest number is 0.3. 0.3, right? And then go check 0.3 is to the point x. So this is x, you cross that out 0.3. So you done the investigation for 0.3. So now you just need to do the 0.3 and then you go the vertically to investigate for the column for x. And then obviously you cannot choose this one, then you go back. You have to moving back, so 0.6. 0.6 go to the u. So this is a u. So then you can cross it out. You already have 0.3. You on top of now 0.6 is going to be 0.9. So now up to the u is going to be 0.9. And when you go to 0.9, just investigate 0.9. And if you investigate 0.9, the v is going to be the next one. The next most one is 0.6. You go to the v. So 0.9 plus 0.6 is 1.5. That's how I get 1.5. But unfortunately, our goal is to connect back to the O, right? The one V, there is no connect to the O, so you just go for the next one. You either go 0.3, so it's gonna be 1.8, and then 1.8 plus 0.4, you're gonna give you 2.2. So this is the first try. Or in the before, we also have other options. Apart from get from 0.3, we also can try 0.4. So 0.4 give to the t. So now we investigate for the t.
You want another column?
No, it's fine. As we just cover all the columns here. So 0.4 to the t, that's why we're gonna write on 0.4. At the beginning, you're already on top 0.4. So if you go look down, 0.4, the next one is 0.3, which is a q. So that's why q is a 7, 0.7, because 0.4 times 0.3, that's a logical chain. 4, 3 is 0.7. So now you investigate 0.7. And when you go the 0.7, the next one is a v. So 0.7 plus 0.5 is 1.2. So v, you're going to reduce to 1.2 because 0.7 is a 1.2. And again, unfortunately, 1.2 you go 0.3. So that's why it's going to be 1.5 for the p. So it's going to be 1.5. And then you go back, 1.5 plus 0.9 is a 1.9. Again, it's not the smallest one. Yeah. And then it's going to be the last one is going to be 0.6. Right? This is 0.6, so this is your last try. 0.6 give you the R. Where is R? This is R. So this is going to be the R. So 0.6, you cross that, this is going to be the 0.6. And if you go to 0.6, the next one is T, is going to be 0.3. So 0.6 plus 0.3 is going to be 0.9. But this one, you already have the 0.4 before. You won't go for the high one. So you don't need to try that one. You can only try 0.5. 0.6 plus 0.5 for Q is going to be 1.1. And again, 0.7, you don't have it's already less than 1.1. So you don't need to try. So now, which means you already try all the column for the O. And then the next one you can try is for the 0.6. So 0.6, you have the 0.5. Give to the Q is 1.1 again. 0.7 is the lowest one. So that's why you don't need to go try this one. Or you can go 0.3 to the T. It's going to be 0.9. Is again 0.4 is the smallest one. So you don't try. So now the only thing you need to try is for which one? 0.4 is go for the T. And 0.3 you go 7. And 0.7 you go the 7 plus 0.6. Yeah. So now you go to 0.7, right? So we already tried the 0.5. That's why I circled it out. Now we can try 0.6. So 0.7 plus 0.6 is 1.3. That's why it gives the p 1.3. And the 1.3 p can directly connect the O. So 0.3 plus 4 is 1.7. So that's why 1.7 is going to be the smallest one.
Yep.
That's why you go 1.7.
Yeah. I have a question. Yeah, for the stack here, do you have to show all the steps, or can you just show the one that leads directly to this 1.7?
You have to show like the
the
top
numbers.
one. Yeah.
All of them.
Otherwise, people just copy down this. They already know 1.7. Just go back.
Yeah.
That's that's not Dijkstra, because they're gonna to ask you to
Yeah,
fill
but
in the
what
number.
if by luck?
No, you can still get marks, but not all marks. I'll give you 3 marks actually.
3 marks for that?
No, over this is 3 marks.
So 3 tries at least.
Yeah, it's not normally you need to try all until you get the 1.7. But if you already get the 1.7, you track back. This is cheating, but I can still give you marks.
No, but the thing is, like, what if you
Accidentally.
if you didn't know this?
Yeah, if you didn't know that, then you need to try it one by one.
Yeah, but what if you got a first try?
If you go first right, it's lucky for you.
Yeah, but then we get full marks.
Yeah, of course.
So
if
why
you
can't we
get,
get full marks?
you can if it's the first to try. Just demonstrate. If you get the first one right, I can give you all marks. I need to check. Because the first try not gonna be the right. Because the first try is gonna be 0.3, 0.3 to the R 0.6, and then you get 2.2. If you stop there, how come you can make sure that's the lowest?
Yeah.
There's another question though.
Yeah.
Is there going to be any algorithm in the stack or not?
No, yes, of course. The spanning tree is algorithm, but it's the easy one.
Yeah, but that's just common sense.
Yes, common sense. Keep connected
But
direct.
that type of, would that be inside the stack or no?
Yes.
Okay. Would it be
No.
the same question or separate question?
Same but different values.
Yeah, not same. They're different. Completely different.
Harder or easier?
The real one is harder because I have the crashing. That's from the I inspired from
I
last
actually
year's.
don't understand crashing as well, but can you explain that?
Yeah, can you explain it?
Yeah, can you get the questions?
Can you do it like using this question?
I cannot because crashing has to be the activity table. This is not